Sri Ramachandra, after a long time, sees Bharata in the rank of Mandakini. Bharata is living with a matted hair and riba. Rama embraces Bharata and Sharupna, made him to sit on his lap. Seeing them again and again, then he starts to ask various questions. These queries become an advice. This is a Prashnatmaka Upadesha. There are various ways to view Upadeshas. Normally, Dharma Shastra is featured with Vidhivakyas, injunctions. This is one style of giving Upadesha. Rather, it is Adesha. In various ways, Upadeshas can be given. Rama's style of giving Upadesha is Prashnatmaka Upadesha. What is Prashnatmaka Upadesha? Can you try? Yes. Advising by questioning. He is asking several questions. The very first question, Konute bhut pita tate yadaranyam tomagataha nahitvam jivataha tasya vanamagantumarhasi. My dear Bharata, where is our father when you are coming to this forest? While he is alive, you are not supposed to come to the woods. This is interesting. Here, Rama is talking about his father's life while he is alive. Throughout the epic, an interesting thing is they are not hesitant to talk about anyone's death. It's an interesting observation. It seems that in the epic, they are not afraid of death. Nowadays, we may say, don't talk about it. If I die, if someone starts to say, if I die, oh, no, don't talk about death and all. It is inauspicious. Talking about death is inauspicious, generally. But in the epic, in Valmiki's Ramayana, it does appear to be. I have to think on Mahabharata. I don't know how it is in Mahabharata. But in Ramayana, they very casually talk about death. Before Dasaratha's resolution of Rama's coronation ceremony, before the arrangement of coronation ceremony, Dasaratha calls Rama second time. There he talks about his own death. He is telling, I may die in few days. He is telling very casually, without any fear. Rama also doesn't resist Dasharatha to talk all these things. Oh, my father, don't talk all these things. Rama is also just listening, allowing the king to talk. Even after the completion of king's talk, Rama is not resisting. Not only here, in several other places also, nobody dares to talk about his or her own death. Here also, when Rama is making a query, the first query is, while the king is alive, how dare you come here? Again, in the sixth shloka, he says, hope that our father has not attained heaven. Kachinna dinaha sahasa raja lokantaram gataha. Kachit dharayate tate raja yattumiha gataha. That is what Rama is asking. This shloka also reveals another thing. Hey, if Bharata with matted hair and a tree bark comes here while our father is alive, who will take care of him? Who will take care of our father? How dare he can? How it's possible for him to do this while father is there in the city? At the same time, Rama is gladdened to see Bharata. Therefore, he says, Chirasya bata pashyami Bharatamaagatam Dushpratikamaranyeesmin Kim tata vanamagataha. After a long time, I am seeing my boy coming all the way from Ayodhya to Chitrakuta. Why did you come here at all, my dear? Kachit dharayate tate raja yattamiha gataha Kachinna dhinaha sahasa raja lokantaram gataha. Next shloka. Kachit saumya nate rajyam brishtam balasya shashwatam Kachit susrushase tate pitaram satyavikramam. Hope that we have not lost your kingdom. This shows Rama's high responsibility because holding the kingdom is not an easy thing. That is why this question comes, this query comes. Holding the kingdom for anybody is a very tough job. Say, in Mahabharata, you can see this when Krishna goes to Rajasuya Yajna of Yudhishthira. He stays there for several months planning for it. After the completion of Rajasuya Yajna, he is returning. When he is returning, he thinks, oh, for several months I was not in Dwaraka. Hope that our enemies would not have captured it or confused the workers. With that kind of ache in his mind, he is returning to Dwaraka. See the spirit of responsibility in him. This is the real politics. This is the real kingly polity. Yeah. And he also consoles himself, of course. While I am not there in Dwaraka, I gave the responsibility of taking care of the kingdom of Dwaraka to Pradyumna. Therefore, Dwaraka may not be lost. Pradyumna is capable of taking care of Dwaraka. With that idea, Krishna is returning to Dwaraka, which means even in few months of the lack of highly responsible persons in a system or in a city or in a state or kingdom, the kingdom may get lost. Matut Rajyam Atibrashat. Rama's query goes in this way because if Dasharatha would not be there in the kingdom, if Dasharatha would have lost his life, if Bharata also is not accepting the responsibility of having the kingdom, when I see him, it looks like with matted hair and tree bark. Then who takes care of the kingdom? How the kingdom can be held? This question comes to the mind of Rama. That is why he is asking, Kachit saumyanate rajyam brashtalasya shashwatam. This is an eternal kingdom. Eternal means ancestral. Such a great ancestral kingdom should not be lost by your childish activities, some emotional, some sentimental activities. Childish means giving the responsibility and having matted hair and tree bark. Wearing having matted hair is here identified with giving up the responsibility, which Bharata did not do. Bharata did not do. This is a track different from that track. Okay. To him, he doesn't bifurcate these two. Even having matted hair and tree bark, one can rule. Bharata proves it in his life. One can govern. Bharata is going to prove it. Bharata is not such a childish person just to give up the kingdom and come here with matted hair and tree bark. On one hand. On the other hand, Rama's high responsibility urges him to think like that. Rama is also appreciated. And apart from that, whether Bharata takes care of the kingdom or not, no kingdom. Bharata observes. In the same Ayodhya Kanda, Bharata is crying on seeing the floor where Rama lied in Shingaberapura. At that time, when he is lamenting, he says, he observes. Up to this time, the kingdom was not conquered by anybody. Nobody dares to conquer the kingdom. Because Bharata is there, yeah, Bharata is now there. But before Bharata's arrival, after the death of Dasharatha, perhaps in between 15 days were spent. Even in those 15 days, nobody dares to approach the kingdom. Even after Bharata's arrival, nobody is sitting on the on the throne. Still, nobody dares to approach the kingdom. Even after all these things, only sandals will be placed as the rulers. Even at that time, in next 14 years, nobody dares to approach this kingdom to conquer. Why? Because the states and kingdoms nearby Kosala kingdom, the kings of those states, the kings of those kingdoms thoroughly know that the future ruler of Kosala kingdom is still dwelling in the forest. Say, Pulikidakkum Putar, even if the tiger sleeps, other animals will not dare to enter into the cave of a tiger, even if the tiger sleeps. Sri Ramachandra is there in forest. After 14 years, he will come. Knowing this, nobody dares to touch the Kosala kingdom. This is what Bharata observes. Even though Rama too knows this thoroughly, Rama here just says, becoming double vigilant, he says. Becoming double vigilant, he says, my dear Bharata, deeds. Kachid saumya nate rajyam brashtam balasya shashwatam. This shows Rama's vigilance. Krishna also says, Nahi shatruhu avagyayaha durbalopi baliyasa. When Krishna starts as a messenger to Hastinapura, he commands his attendants to ascend his weapons upon the chariot. All those weapons were kept on the chariot. Daruka was bewildered. Sorry, Satyaki was bewildered. Satyaki is secretary of Krishna. He asked Krishna, hope that we are not going for a war. On seeing all these big armies, also the weapons which are getting ready, Satyaki is telling, hope that you are going there as a messenger and not as a warrior. Hope that we are not approaching Hastinapura for a war. Krishna says, yes, I go only as a messenger. Then why this much of weapons? Because enemies cannot be insulted. Nahi shatruhu avagyayaha durbalopi baliyasa. Even though our enemies are weak in front of us, durbalopi. Even though our enemies are weak in front of us, we have to make always the efforts to crush them. This is what Krishna says. This is politics. Typical politics, powerful politics. And Sri Ramachandra, he also has that kind of tone, Kachitu Saumya Nate Rajyam Brashtam Balasya Saswatam. Kshatriya Dharma. We should be always vigilant regarding the kingdom, that kingdom should not fall from the hold. Ramachandra's vigilance. Hope that you are under the service of Sri Rama. Kachitu Susrushase Tata Pitaram Satya Vikram. How is our father? Kachit Dasharatho Raja Kushali Sathsangh Rajasuya Swamedhanama Harta Dharmanischayaha. Is he Kushali? Is he well? He is a man of truth. How is he? Is he performing Rajasuya Yajna and Ashwamedha, resolving to do dharma? Sakachit Brahmano Vidhan Dharmanityo Mahadyutihi Ikshvakunam Upadhyayaha Yathavat Tata Pujyate. How is our Upadhyaya? The priest who always lives in dharma, who is luminous. Is he honored? Satata Kachit Kausalya Sumitra cha Prajavati Sukhini Kachidarya che Devi Nandati Kai. How is our mother Kausalya? And how is that mother of great children of Dharma, that Sumitra cha Prajavati? Sukhini, how is our noble Kaikai mother? Is she happy? Kachit Vinaya Sampannaha Kulaputro Bahusrutaha Anasuyuhu Anudrashta Satkritaste Purohitaha. How is our Purohita, the humble and scholarly Purohita, who is completely devoid of hatred, and a seer Purohita, Anudrashta. Kachit Agnishu te yuktaha vidigyo matiman rujuhu hutam che hoshyamanam kale vedayate sada. Is he reminding you regarding the rituals which you are performing? Darsha, Purnamasa. So now Paurnami is going to come, be ready. This ritual you have to perform. All these things have to be remembered by the Purohita, reminded by the Purohita. Is he doing that? Kachit, because a king may not remember all these things, being busy in his hectic jobs. It is Purohita's job to remind these things. Kachit Devan Pitrun Matruh Brun Pitrusamanapi Vruddhamschata Tavaidhyamsche Brahmananschabhi Manyase. Are you honoring Devas, Pitrus, Matrus? Even in Pitrus, even the word Pitrus, Matrus can come. Matrus is inherent, but especially as for Matrus and Pitru Samas. Okay, all these elders and Vaidyas. Vaidya has two meanings. One, doctor. Another one, doctor. Because the word doctor in English also has the same two meanings. Dr. Rangan, what's the meaning? PhD. And Dr. What is her name? Dr. Ashwini. What's the meaning of it? She is a physician. Okay. So the word doctor has two meanings. One, doctor means a scholar. Doctor means a physician. Like this, the word Vaidya has two meanings, scholar and physician. Okay. Vidyayaha ayam Vaidyaha. One who has Vidya is Vaidya. And probably the medical science is taken to be the great, therefore he is also called as Vaidya. You can take here the word Vidya in two ways also. Vaidyamscha. Are you honoring the scholars? Are you honoring the physicians? Ishwastravarasam pannam arthashastra visharadam sudhanvanamupadhyayam kachit tvam tatamanyase. Are you listening to the great Sudhanva, our teacher? This Sudhanva is a different kind of teacher. He is an advisor regarding missiles. Okay. He is an advisor in military, Ishwastravaras Sampannam. He is also an advisor in economy, the country's economy, Arthashastra Visharadam. Kachit Atmasamaha Shuraha Shrutavanto Kulinaha Cha Ingitagyascha Kritaste Tatamantrina. Have you made, interesting, Kritaha, have you made the capable, scholarly, and sense restrained persons as your ministers? This is the question. Have you made means ministers change when the king changes. Therefore, this question comes. Earlier ministers, some ministers may get resigned. Why? Is it not right? Is it not wrong to dispel the earlier ministers? Is it right? If the question comes, for that the answer comes in this way, Atmasamaha. The ministers who are apt for you. Atmasamaha can be taken as equal to you. Can be. But the tone I feel now, Atmasamaha means which are apt, who are apt for you. Because you have your own way of ruling, for which some senior ministers may not be apt. Then they should be honored for retirement. Okay, new ministers have to come. He is talking about only new ministers because otherwise the word kritaha is not required here. Kritaha, how are your ministers? This is enough. Have you made the ministers, okay, who are apt for you? Ministry is extremely important. Mantro vijayamulam hi ragyam bhavati raghava susamvrutaha mantradaraihi amatyaihi shastrakovidaihi. Mantralochana is the cause of victory. And mantralochana should be held, should be kept secret, susamvrataha. And mantra means that which is kept secret. Mantra has so many meanings. One of the meanings is Gupta Paribhashane. Matti Gupta Paribhashane, this is a root. So, keeping secret. Shastra Kovidehi, those who know the Rajashastras, such kind of ministers are they kept for you. Kachit nidravasam naishihi, kachit kale prabudhyase, kachit cha apararatreshu chintayasi arthanaipunam. Are you waking up at the early morning? Kachit nidravasam naishi, kachit kale prabudhyase. Hope that you are not sleeping at early morning. Nidravasam naishihi. And in the deep early morning, maybe at 3:30 or 4, are you thinking about the state welfare? Chintayasi arthanaipunam. Kachit mantrayase naikaha. What are all the good things I did yesterday, up to yesterday, and tomorrow onwards, what am I supposed to? All these things have to be contemplated by a king at early morning. Kachit mantrayase na ekaha. Hope that you are not conducting your ministry all alone. It should not be a monopoly. Kachit na bahubhissahe. Hope that you are not conducting ministry with hundreds and hundreds of people. If it becomes hundreds meeting, then it will have no end. It will be anaikantika. If someone is thinking all alone and deciding, then also it will have only a narrow path. He can't see others' views. Therefore, neither of the extreme is right. Kachitte mantrito mantraha rashtram na paridhavati. And the planning which is within your ministers should not spread outside the door before it gets concretized. Because planning can change now and then. Unless it comes to a concrete decision. Okay, unless a concrete decision is taken and announced, when it is in the form of planning, if it starts to spread, it will confuse the people like anything. Kachidartam vinishchitya lagumulam mahodayam. Lagumulam mahodayam. The work which is planned should have, it should be planned in such a way that it should be featured with minimum effort and maximum result. This is called as a productive work. Laghu moolam maha udayam. Laghu moolam means minimum effort. Mahodayam means maximum effort. Sorry, maximum result. Are you doing such kind of productive jobs? And when you plan and resolve, are you starting it sooner? Throughout the epic, we can see this. The works are started sooner and sooner. Everywhere you can see this in epic. Hanuman is coming to see Rama. Contain Sitayai. Okay, now Hanuman has come. We can the south Vanaras have come. Now only they have come. So probably for 2 or 3 days, let them have rest. After that, we can move. No. They have taken rest in Madhuvana itself. So, Vishrantaha Vanacharina. Okay. So as soon as Ramachandra learns that Hanuman has seen Sita, immediately he commands the Vanaras to start the journey. All Vanaras are ready, in fact. All Vanaras are ready. In fact, Sugriva impels Rama to take all Vanaras. It's not Rama's decision, it is Sugriva's decision. The second chapter of Yuddhakanda, if you go through it, you can understand. Even Rama doesn't impel. Rama is just standing, thinking on Sita and Hanuman. But it is Sugriva who says, "We are waiting, please command now itself." This is just an example. There are so many examples like this. As soon as Bharata is completing the funeral rites, Vasishta is arranging the court. And Vasishta requests Bharata to accept the kingdom. Just in the 14th day, funeral rituals ended in the 13th day, then there is no masa. Maybe after a week we can, no. As soon as Vasishta is arranging the court, as soon as Bharata resolves to go to the forest to bring Ramachandra, he starts his journey. Immediately he constructs the highways with the help of some servants, and immediately he starts the journey. Everything is immediate in Ramayana. After killing Ravana, Rama is not staying in Lanka. Okay, we can stay for a week here, seeing all the what is that? Sightseeing. All the Lanka is the most beautiful city of the world, so we can go and see all these things. No. As soon as Rama kills Ravana, just in few days after the coronation ceremony of Vibhishana, he starts. This is what we see throughout the epic. It's very interesting that here he reflects. Kshipramarabhasaya kartum na dirghayasi raghava. Don't procrastinate. Don't postpone the things. Kachitte sukrutanyeve krita rupani va punaha viduste sarvakaryani na kartavyani parthivaha. Especially the kings belonging to the nearby states and kingdoms, they may have some spies in your court and all. They should not recognize what you are planning. If they should not recognize, what am I supposed to do? Put your fingers on lips. Don't open your mouth. Okay? This alone is not enough. This alone is not enough. Kachinna tarkai he yuktya va ye chapi aparigirtitaha त्वया वा तव वा अमात्यैः बुध्यते तात mantritam. When we put our finger on the lips, when the secrets are hidden in the heart, those secrets will impel us. Hey, don't think that there is only one way to come out. Okay. Secrets can come by other holes also. You have 9 holes. If you close the lips, it can come through eye, it can come even through nose, it can come from ears. There is every possibility. It's not that it should come only from the holes. It can come through hand, leg. So many ways are there for a secret to come. The same way those who are secret mongers, who are hunting for the secret like anything, they also are expert to extract the secret from your heart, not just by your lips, but also from your eyes, and also from your nose, also from all of your limbs. So many body languages are included in that secret. Okay, therefore, concealing the secret is not just not opening the mouth. Concealing the secret includes so many things. Kachina tarkaihi yutyava. Just by your body language and facial expression, they can easily understand what is happening within you. Okay. Leaking. This is called as leaking. Leak out. By their own guessworks, by their own assumptions, they can extract secret from you. Are you in that Rajagambhirya? Concealing secret is not just to not to open the mouth, but to conceal the secret by all means of body languages. Okay. Kachit sahasran murkhanam ekam ichhasi panditam pandito hi artha krichreshu kuryan nisreyasam mahat. Something like demonetization happened in this nation. I don't have it adequate knowledge to comment on that, whether it is right or wrong. I'm not going into the top because I don't know whether it is right or wrong. If I listen to some people who tell that is right, then it appears to be right. If I listen to some other people who talk it is wrong, it appears to be wrong. I myself have no opinion regarding this. But I take this up to the Prime Minister announcement, except the Prime Minister and two more persons among the 150 people of India. Nobody knows about the upcoming demonetization. I take this as an example for concealing the secret. Okay, concealing the secret, like Narasimha Rao, another Prime Minister. He conceals the secret. Natarkairva yuktya. By seeing his facial expressions, you can't understand what he thinks. What he thinks. Okay. If you take Sri Ramachandra, after taking Sita, Rama comes back to Dasharatha's palace before departing to the forest. From Sita's house to the palace, on the way when he is walking, people, of course, like fire, his upcoming exile is spread. People are talking, people are crying, people are scolding Mother Kaikeyi, people are glorifying Rama. There, Maharshi Valmiki says, without a least of any kind of reaction or response, Ramachandra is walking. Nobody could see any kind of reaction in his face. These are all the examples for not exposing the facial expressions. Kachit sahasran murkhanam ekamichhasi panditam pandito hi artha krichreshu kuryat nisreyasam mahat. Three shlokas he is giving, Rama is giving, to show how one wise can be far, far, far better than thousands of fools. Quantity doesn't matter here. Sahasranyapi murkhanam yadyupaste mahipatihi athavapi ayutan eve nastiteshu sahayata. Kachit sahasran murkhanam. You need to choose one wise among the thousands of fools. Only one wise can bring you the welfare and not thousand fools. Bring you the welfare, no. Bring the welfare and not the thousands of fools. If a king may adore thousands of fools, thousands of idiots, or even 10,000s, or even lakhs, but that the purpose is, by that, the purpose is not solved. Kritavarma's army was throbbing to go with Duryodhana. Kritavarma also belongs to Dwaraka. Kritavarma is the chief of an army. And Kritavarma is a good friend of Duryodhana. Kritavarma and his army and his co, they are throbbing to go with Duryodhana. Krishna is in a Dharma Sankata because all are relatives. He can't directly help Panchapandavas. He can't tell that I am going to be with Pandavas and wage war. But here he's telling, on one hand, I shall send this Kritavarma's army with someone. With some other person, I without any weapon will stay. Who want whom? This is what Krishna says. Krishna is asking. Arjuna is not quick. Duryodhana suddenly lifted his hand. Yes, I want army. Krishna sent that army with Duri. Okay. And he sees Arjuna and says to Arjuna, my dear Arjuna, you lost the army. You could have lifted your hand first. That is what I expected. Arjuna saw Krishna. My dear Krishna, what is the need of army when you are here? Okay. This has three meanings: Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika. All meanings it has. Meaning number one, you can see in a devotional way also. You can see the statement in a friendly way also. You can see the statement in political way also. Devotional meaning, I want Krishna and Krishna alone. I am a bhakta of Krishna. I want none other than Krishna. This is Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Bhakta Arjuna. Second meaning is political meaning. Having Krishna with us is far, far, far better than having thousands of idiots like Kritavarma. Okay, let them go with a Duri. Our Krishna is with us. Quality matters and not quantity. Here, Kachit Sahasran Murkhanam Ekamichasi Panditam. Okay. Third meaning is a friendly meaning. Friends talk like that only. We should not get hurt. Arjuna patted the back of Krishna and said, my dear, while I myself a great warrior, what's the need of your help for me? This is what Arjuna says to Krishna. And Krishna appreciates the third statement. He says, Upapannam idam tate yat spardhasi maya sahe. My dear Arjuna, I am very happy that you are envious of me. You compete with me. This is Sakya Bhava. Sakya Bhava is in Sakya Bhava, envy is very healthy. Envy, not non-vegetarian here. Envy means ENVY. Okay. In friendship, envy is very much healthy. That's what he says. Yes, Pardasi Mayasa. Now let me come to the second meaning. Thousands of idiots may be there, but with one capable Ekopi amatyaha medhavi shuraha dakshaha dakshaha ya vichakshanaha ya rajanam rajamatram va prapayet mahatim sriyam. One minister is enough, who is intelligent, who is capable, who is dexterous, and also who is wise. That kind of person can bring a very great welfare to the king or any kind of ruler, duke or emperor or something like that. Okay. Kachit mukyaha mahatsveva madhyameshu cha madhyamaha jaganyastu jaganyeshu brityaha karmasu yojitaha. Ramachandra is talking about a hierarchy in work. Even at the time of Ramayana, hierarchy was there. That is why this question comes here, Kachit Mukhyaha Mahatsveva. In the greatest works, great people are appointed, should be appointed. In the middle kind of work, middle people have to be appointed. And mediocre kind of work, mediocres should be appointed. Are you doing that? Amatyan upadhat, but he is not defining what is great work, what is middle work, what is mediocre work. Regarding that, we don't have any idea here. Amatyan upadhati tan pitrupaita mahan suchin sreshthan sreshteshu kachittam niyojayasi karmasu. Probably the work in which much intelligence is involved. That kind of work he is talking, probably he may be denoting as a great kind of work, because he is telling Amatyan, he says, the ministers who can counsel well and who are very seniors, Pitru Baitamahan, Suchin, who are pure in their heart and who are maintaining cleanliness. Are you appointing such kind of ministers in the great works, great jobs? Kachit nogrena dandena brisam uddejita prajam Rashtram tavanu jananti mantrinaha kaikayi suta. Oh Bharata, punishments should not be very severe in the rulership, in the kingdom. People should not get afraid by severe kind of punishments. That we need to consider. Kachitvam navajananti yajakaha patitam yatha ugra pratigrahitaram kamayanam ivastriyaha. The subjects of your kingdom should not think you as dharmic, like the yajna priests will not respect the characterless person, the one fallen person, and the woman will not respect Kamayanam Vivastriyaha. Woman will not respect the rude lover. Ugra Pratigrahitaram Kamayanam Vivastriyaha. Like that, like the woman respect the concerning lover, like the yajna priests respect the uh, characterful yajna performer. The people should honor you by seeing your gentleness. Upaya kushalam vaidyam britya sandhushane ratam Shuram Aishwaryakamam Chayona Hanti Savadyate. Upaya Kusalam Vaidyam Britya Sandushane Ratham. Ramachandra is talking here about a cruel kind of middle management. In middle management, there may be some persons who may know lot of methods to pull the king down, Upaya Kusalam, who may be who may ha, who may be very hard to the employees and attendants, who can be very hard to the employees and attendants, who can squeeze the attendants and employees. If the middle management is squeezing the employees and the attendants will mistake only the king. By this, there will be a hostility in between, sorry, not in between, between the king and the employees. Knowing that there may be some middle management persons who can drub the employees deliberately to create the bad name for the kingship and the king. And if the hostility becomes very severe between king and the employees who are in down, due to this hostility, king will soon fall. Suram Aishwaryakamam cha Yona Hanti Savadyate. If someone in middle management behaves in this way, that person has to be bound. That person has to be controlled. Or that person has to be dismissed. If he is not bound, the king will be bound. If he is not dismissed, the king will be dismissed. If he is not drowned, Yona Hanti Savadyate. Kachit hristascha shurascha matiman dhritiman suchihi kulinaha cha anuraktascha dakshaha senapatihi kritaha. Senapati, the commander in chief, he has to be always motivated. Sorry, he has to be always self motivated. Kachit hristascha. Okay, Surascha, he has to be capable and he should be intelligent, he should be brave, and he should be clean also. Dhritimana Suchihi. Kulinaha. See, almost in all slokas, Rama is talking about the background. He should have a good background. He should have a good background. Background check. In modern days, what they say is checking the background is not important. That is how they don't consider that. Don't check his background or even character. He may have a very bad character, but he is contributing so many things for our company. Therefore, don't check his character. And don't also check his background. This is what they say. Just to see how he works for this company. But Rama is a different person. Rama, in every employee here, every department of management, Rama is asking about, Rama is verifying the character and the background together. Please understand, while Rama is talking about background, don't think that he is talking about caste. Background means, is he educated morally? Is he having an ethical or moral education? If you don't consider that, don't consider his morality at all. If you take that stand, don't check his background. The one who one who cheated there from which he is coming, he may cheat here too. That we need to understand. Therefore, this background checking Ramachandra is talking about Anuraktascha. And the commander in chief should be loving. He should love the such kind of person has to be made a commander in chief. He should love the king. He should love others also. Why the king? Anuraktascha. He should be dexterous. Such kind of Senapati have you appointed. तश्चकच्चित्ते मुख्याः युद्धविशारदाः दृष्टापदानाः विक्रान्ताः त्वया सत्कृत्यमानिताः. Are you honoring the mighty warriors who are expert in war? कच्चित् बलस्य भक्तं च वेतनं च यथोचितं सम्प्राप्तकालं दातव्यं ददासि न विलम्बसे. Hope that you are not postponing the salary. Okay, salary should be properly given exactly in the beginning of the month or at the end of the month. कालातिक्रमणाच्चैव भक्तवेतनयोः भृताः भर्तुः कुप्यन्ति दुष्यन्ति सोनर्थः सुमहान् स्मृतः. If you postpone regarding salary, the employees will become angry with the employer. Bhartuhu kupyanti. And they will spoil the work. Dushyanti. Saha anarthaha sumahan smrtaha. This is a very important statement. Anarthaha sumahan smrtaha. Offering a fat salary, we may think it to be a great loss. Thinking it to be a great loss, if we reduce the salary, the servant or the employee will get demotivated and he'll spoil the work. The loss which is created by the employees, the demotivated employees, by spoiling the work, will be bigger than the loss of fat salary. Hope that you have understood. This is called as manpower accounting in management. Ramachandra talks about it. Saha anarthaha sumahan smurtaha. The loss of not giving the proper salary is greater than the loss created by the fat salary. அவ்வளவுதான். This is the mathematical equation which is given here by Rama. Saha anarthaha sumahan smurtaha. So, with this, we shall conclude and hope that next week, Sunday, also is there. We'll deal with this Kachit Sargas, 100th chapter of Ayodhya Kanda. We will finish this chapter. Then, after that, Diwali holidays will end and children will come. Then we will continue with Aranya Kanta. Where it is stopped in Aranya Kanta? Maricha comes to Ramas. Okay. So after that, we need to continue Aranya Kanta. Okay. Jai Sitaram. Now we'll have Tyagaraja Kirtanam. Mike.
Ma kelara vicharamu, ma kelara vicharamu, ma kelara vicharamu, ma kelara vicharamu, maruganna Shri Ramachandra ma kelara vicharamu, maruganna Shri Ramachandra ma kelara vicharamu. Saket Raja, Saket Raja, Saket Raja, Kumar, Saket Raja, Kumar, Sadbhakta Mantara Shrikara, Sadbhakta Mantara Shrikara, ma kelara vicharamu, maruganna Shri Ramachandra ma kelara vicharamu. Jatakurchi Nataka Sudramunu, Jatakurchi Nataka Sudramunu, జగమెల్లమేచక కరములదీడి జత కూర్చినాటక సూత్రములు జగమెల్లమేచక కరముల నీటి గతి తాపకా గతి తాపకా గతి తాపకా టిల్చివు చూపి గతి తాపకా టిల్చివు చూపి నత త్యాగరాజ गिरीश विनूतनत त्यागराज गिरीश विनूतमाकेल राविचारमु मरुगन्न श्री रामचन्द्रामाकेल रा विचारमु நரஹரிதேவ எல்லாரும் பாடு नरहरिदेवा नरहरिदेवा जनार्दना नरहरिदेवा जनार्दना नरहरिदेवा जनार्दना केशव नारायण कनकांबरधारी केशव नारायण कनकांबरधारी केशव नारायण कनकांबरधारी राम 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 श्री रघुराम राम 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 रविकुलाभरणा रविकुलाभरणा रविसुतसख्य रविकुलाभरणा रविसुतसख्य राक्षस संहार राजसेवित राक्षस संहार राजसेवित राम 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 श्री रघुराम राम 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 मनग शयना शयना पतित पावना पन्नग शयना पतित पावना कन्नद తండ్రియో కరుణా సాగరా కన్న తండ్రియో కరుణా సాగరా బంధు జనక త్రిపురార్థ సాయక బంధు జనక త్రిపురార్థ సాయక సీతానాయక శ్రీ రఘునాయక సీతానాయక శ్రీ రఘునాయక సుందర శ్రీధర మంత్రోదార సుందర శ్రీధర మంత్రోదార మకుట భూషణ మృదు భక్షక సుందర శ్రీధర మంత్రోదార మకుట భూషణ మృదు భక్షక హరి నందనందనానంద ముకుంద బృందావన విహారీ గోవింద నందనందన నంద ముకుంద బృందావన విహారీ గోవింద రామ 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 శ్రీ రఘు రామ 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 అమన మాధవ వామన మాధవ మాధవ వామన మాధవ వైకుంఠాధిప వామన మాధవ వైకుంఠాధిప దేవదేవ దేవాది విధాన దేవదేవ దేవాది విధాన లోచన పంకజ లోచన పరమ దయాలో పంకజ లోచన పరమ దయాలో శంకర సన్నుత సర్వేశ్వర హరి శంకర సన్నుత సర్వేశ్వర హరి పుండరీక వరదాం వాహన పుండరీక వరదా అండజ వాహన చండనీ శాచర ఖండనధీర చండనీ శాచర ఖండనధీర అంబరీష వరదాంబుదలోచన అంబరీష వరదాంబుజలోచన అంబుది బంధన అమిత పరాక్రమ అంబరీష వరదాంబుజలోచన అంబుది బంధన అమిత పరాక్రమ భానుకులేశ భవభయనాశ బాసురహాస భద్రగిరీశ భానుకులేశ భవభయనాశ బాసురహాస భద్రగిరీశ రామ 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 శ్రీ రఘు రామ 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 శ్రీ రఘు రామ 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 శ్రీ రఘు రామ 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 राम 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 श्री रघुराम राम 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 श्री रघुराम राम राम
राम सीता
लाभया संसारी राम एक अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई, और देवता जो सुमिरे हनुमत बल।
Anjaneya Swami Ki वसन्तम् अनिशं हृदि भावयामि।
रक्षितः